Good morning, we're in Meadowhall pretty early today. I've just left the boys, they've gone to see a Kids AM at View, like a kids film in the morning. Do you ever do Kids AM? And I've got all this time by myself, total freedom to film my Primark shop with me. Whenever I've walked past recently, I've seen all the new autumn winter stuff. And I've just been kind of saving myself because I knew it was going to have to be a solo trip. And here we are. I'm never really excited about spring summer stuff. In fact, someone commented probably like beginning of the summer and said they were annoyed because I'd been on summer holidays and clearly was already over the summer clothes. That's not why. I just, this is the time of year, autumn, winter, guys. The clothes are so much more interesting. Plus, I just like things that, like when it's like a dress or like something really fitted for the warmer months. It's kind of more like it either fits you or it doesn't. Whereas like in autumn, winter time, I feel like you can kind of get away with wearing things that are a little bit slouchier and everything's just easier dressing. I love this. I feel like this is not going to be flattering on me, but I love it. Oh man, I'm so excited. I wouldn't necessarily wear these because I don't see a time that I would wear this kind of like in my casual life, and it's not really my kind of thing. I mean, maybe for work with like tights. Oh, maybe I'll eat my words. This with tights and a little jumper would be really cute. As you would expect, they've got a ton of summer stuff in the sale. Stuff that, like this kind of thing. This is, you could wear this in the autumn, winter. The things that are like little camis and stuff. This is really cute. I really like that. I love this. Why did I not see this in the seasonal appropriate time? Okay, the sizes are all tiny. Otherwise, I would seriously be trying this on. I remember really liking this as well when it was like new. But I couldn't spend £20 on something so crazy for me. But it's £10 now. Still possibly not going to be buying it, but worth knowing if this is your kind of thing. This is £5 right now. Not a bad deal. Okay, we're moving on to autumn stuff now. So this is the trend section. This is what, the trend section we saw initially, more my kind of trend. This is like very 90s grunge, which I like, but this is not doing it for me. I preferred the kind of like autumnal section we saw when we first came in. Really like this kind of thing. This kind of thing with tights. I feel like I might buy some Doc Martens this year, or maybe we'll have a look and see if they've got some similar boots, because I found some boots last year from Primark that were super comfortable. So maybe Primark will have my cheaper version of Doc Martens for me. I don't know how much I'll wear them, so maybe that would be a better deal. I really like this. This is so my kind of thing. Does this not make you excited? I love autumn so much. Super basic, I know, but I do. Right, I really do like this. My problem is, it looks creased. How do you iron cord? Do you iron it inside out? Okay, I have the thing with hats. In the summertime, I can't do hats. But winter hats, different ballgame. And I really like this. I think a beret, worn in different ways, is like one of the most universally flattering hats. What do we think? Is this ridiculous? I take it back about that other cardigan because I've just found a better cardigan. I have loads of stuff to try on already. See, this whole section is more my kind of colour palette. It's still got kind of like a retro vibe because I feel like it's more of a 70s vibe. I like the grunge thing, but like for occasional outfits, not like as a way of life. I love this colour, not into bodysuits, because this is like the devil's work. Oh my god, this is so similar to a jumper I wear all the time. It's like forever old from H&M, but kind of like a bat wing. This is my favourite colour at this time of year. There are so few sizes left. That's going to be one of those things that if you want it, you need to buy it as soon as you see it. So many cardigans and chunky jumpers. This is like heaven. Again, I really like this rust colour, but I like these kind of cardigans, but more as like a top, as like a v-neck jumper worn like that, rather than as a cardigan, because it's just not flattering on me at that short length. Interesting. Black matte. These look nice anyway. Let me just see what the material is like. It's kind of stiff, but not so bad. I would try these on, but I'm seriously laden with things to go and try on in a second. Can't be putting all these things on the floor to try on coats now. Also, these coats, I've tried these on before, super warm. Oh, the coat game is strong this year. Bear in mind that if there is something you see in terms of coats from Primark, and you try and you like it, buy it, because this is the kind of thing that sells out. This, I feel like, could be one of those kind of coats. It's a Christmas coat. These are really pretty. I think I'm going to buy some of these. £4.50. Not a bad deal. I really like the green ones, but the bit, I don't know, I think I might need both. But I didn't see these ones. I really like this too. I've been wanting to try some jeans from Primark for a while, but I haven't had time to try them all on. And I feel like this is the thing, you need to kind of dedicate some time to really try lots of different styles and different, what's the word I'm looking for? Sizes. I don't know if I want to do all of that today, but I might try a couple of pairs on. I'm looking for some kind of like vintagey style jeans, which is what drew me in. But I don't want to spend a lot of money because I don't know if I'm going to be able to graduate from my skinny jeans just yet. I usually don't bring in like outfits worth of stuff, but I feel like I have outfits here. The top I'm wearing today, by the way, is from I mentioned in my eBay video, this was one of the ones that I got super cheap because of my eBay alerts. I'm starting with the jeans. These are not bad. These are straight high waist, size 12. I usually have a problem with kind of like mom jeans, that they like are really big here and they like gather, which, you know, it is a little bit, but how often am I sitting like this? They're not so tight here because this is kind of where I've got my, like, let's call it a mom tom, a post C-section pouch, kind of just here. And I find that either something's too tight or too baggy, and then I hate that. And this is kind of just right. I'm really tempted to buy these because I feel like with all the stuff that I've bought for autumn winter already that's kind of a bit more cropped, I mean, this is possibly more cropped than I would wear, but like I've got some cropped sweatshirts and stuff, and I wanted some high waist jeans that were a bit more like mom jeany style that I'm going to wear a big belt with. And I think these could be exactly what I'm looking for. Also, Emma, if you're watching, this could be the new cardigan of dreams, could it not? Oh, this is the 90s that I'm into. This whole vibe is very like the first couple of seasons of Friends to me. I think this cardigan, I picked it up in a large, so it is kind of slouchy around here and stuff, but I'm cool with that. That's kind of what I want. I like this. I like this whole thing. Weirdly, a crop top, me. Picked up another pair of jeans. They're the Vintage Edit Straight, but I got these in a 10 because they look so big. Obviously they're supposed to be big. I think perhaps I should have gone with a 12. Around the waist it is just like a little bit too tight, like if I were rather this side, kind of like, it will kind of cut into me. I don't know if you can kind of tell in a different angle, but it is definitely, it's like right to me. And I like a little bit more breathing space than that. There you go, you can see there. And then here it's this situation that I mentioned, really tight over here, almost like making it a pronounced little bump, which is not my jam. And this part feels too short as well, so I'm kind of like getting hiked up, if you will. So I made a mistake. This is hilarious once I tell you how big a mistake. The only reason I actually picked this crop top up was to wear, or to try on with this, and I really like it, but I thought I got a 12. Everything said 12. And apparently the label says 6. I was zipping up like, oh my god, this is really difficult. That's why I wouldn't have even attempted. This is obviously supposed to be quite kind of roomy, because there's no way I would be able to get into a skin tight 6. So I think it's supposed to be roomier than this, but it probably is a little bit large. So I think if I was going to go and try a different one on, I would probably pick a 10. But I really like the colour. I'm 33. With a teenage daughter who would wear these things, and that's what puts me off this stuff. I know it shouldn't, but also how cute would it be with tights? Oh man, I really want to go and get another one to try on, but I can't be bothered. I think my problem isn't that I think it's too young. I think that I wore these things when I was young. I think that's probably my issue. How do we feel about retro things in that way? Do you feel like this? Is this like or is it just me? I really like this. Really like this. Again, with tights and boots. Super cute. The ankles on these trousers were so incredibly tight. I'm a little bit worried about how I'm going to get them off my legs, because I had to kind of like really pull them on. These is not good. I probably would need a size 14 in these. So size 12, they are a skinny fit, which is fine, but because they are like a regular waist instead of a high, it hits me right at my widest point, and I would say that that's part of it, but all the way down my legs. Really no range of motion. See, even with this, I like this. I do like this. I can't get away from the fact that this is kind of like cutting me off. It's like digging me in here. And that is partly because I'm so used to wearing high-waisted jeans that kind of like, it's like, what's the word I'm looking for? An insecurity, personal insecurity, that I like to feel like my tummy is going. I feel like when I'm not wearing high-waist jeans, like as I'm walking, everything's falling down. I just want to hike them up. I need to buy a belt. Possibly that's what it is. But this, 1000% is coming home with me. This is amazing. And how great does this look together? I'm definitely going to be buying a pair of camo trousers this season. Unfortunately, it's not going to be these ones. They look great. They just, or a little bit, maybe I'll try the bigger size. They do indeed have Doc Marten dupes. I knew they would. I need to come back and try shoes on at some point. I do still have, and they still sell. Oh my god, the white ones are so cool. These are the boots that I was talking about. Super, super comfortable. I walked all around London, no problem whatsoever. I can't recommend them enough. I think they're like £16. Maybe this will do, to be fair. It's not like I'm going to be doing loads of walking. I just like the Doc Marten look. This is like autumn wall, is it not? I am super tempted to just get these in the next size. Hope for the best. Will I bring them back? That is the question. If they don't fit, can you wear a belt with these kinds of trousers? All this and more next time. Or alternatively, there is this style, which is high waist, a little bit more forgiving kind of jeans material. Problem I've got is those two are next to each other, like waist to waist on one side. And is a 12 and a 14, is it that big a difference? I don't know. The inconsistencies in sizing in Primark make me make me worried to kind of just pick up the next size and hope for the best. Honestly, this is more money than Primark has gotten out of me in a while. And for those who always ask, this is what I bought: the cardigan, the jumper, the jeans, and this wild card purchase at the end. And I am done. I also took a little look around the beauty section, which is going to be another video in the next couple of weeks. If you didn't know already, because I've been harping on about it for weeks and weeks, the entire of September is going to be budget beauty month. So if you're into that kind of thing, if you're into I don't want to say money saving, but kind of like getting value for money and finding things at more affordable prices, then the entire month is going to be right up your street. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.
Every time I'm going out, the same things keep happening. New boy, same tricks.